So anyway, you might be curious, where are my current favorite IPA, latte, and hummus locations? I'm glad you asked. So my three leaders right now are Firestone Union Jack IPA in Paso Robles, California, which is just down the road from me in San Francisco. My favorite latte location is Underline Coffee, which is under the High Line in New York City. So for those of you that are familiar with the High Line, it's a great coffee place. And Sababa Restaurant in San Francisco, which is right in my backyard. But I'm willing to take any recommendations for here in Atlanta for any of the three, so feel free to share those. So here's the interesting thing about those businesses. They don't really know who I am or why I'm making a purchase there. I shared with you why I am. You know, that's sort of a mission for me wherever I travel. Those are things that I'm interested in. But those businesses really don't know who and why I'm making those purchases. But there's a lot of data available in the marketplace. If you take a look at this slide here, this is what happens in an internet minute. And just mind-boggling numbers. There's 3.5 million searches per minute, Google searches that is, 900,000 Facebook logins, 16 million text messages, 4.1 million YouTube views. I mean, it's just a massive amount of data that's available to us. There's nearly 1 billion websites available today. I mean, again, just mind-boggling, some of the numbers that are available to us. There's over 2 million mobile apps available for download in the various app stores. And the number of smartphone users is going to be over 200 million by the end of this year in 2017. Let's not forget about some of the new communications channels. Amazon has sold over 8.2 million Echo Assistants so far this year in 2017. It's projected that there'll be more than 24.5 million voice-assisted devices sold by the end of this year. So again, additional communication channels. So with all those data points, the customer journey has multiple touch points across multiple platforms and generates significant amount of data, but it tends to be disconnected. So for many brands, their valuable data is actually siloed. Even their CRM data systems, which include email, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, those all tend to be siloed, and many times they don't cross-pollinate across those various data sets. So what should be the goal of a marketer? Well, with all this available data, marketers should strive to better connect and understand individuals at all stages of the customer journey. And as we've discussed with some of the data points that I've shared, the technology and the data is available there for us to do something with. So here are the 3 steps that we recommend to break down those silos. First of all, survey. Second, activate. And third, validate that data. If you survey your users, you're unlocking data and insights from the most reliable source, your very own customers. You can actually uncover the who and the why that I was talking about earlier. Why are they making a purchase, or why do they have a brand affinity? Next, you have to activate that data. You want to work with data activation partners that utilize inferred and deterministic data. Inferred data, quick example of that might be if I'm online and I visit multiple automotive websites, or I go to an auto manufacturer's website, I go to a local car dealer's website, I go to a Kelley Blue Book, it's inferred that I'm shopping for a car. My behavior infers that I'm shopping for a car. Well, I might be, but I also might be a 12-year-old boy, or girl for that matter, that are car enthusiasts. And so that behavior is not necessarily accurate. So the idea of working with a data activation partner like a Lotame, which we actually just announced a partnership today. Lotame is a DMP, a data management platform that allows you to collect and take all that data and put it in a place where you can actually activate it. And the idea there is to use that data to reach the right user at the right time on the right device. And lastly, you want to validate. You want to utilize your various feedback mechanisms to confirm and validate marketing budgets are being allocated most efficiently. Well, what does that mean? There are audience verification firms out there. There are ways for you to track your behavior, your ad spend. So if you take your data, you activate it, and you're applying it online for ad targeting purposes, there should be ways for you to measure the performance, and there are multiple ways.
Okay, excellent. Any other questions? Going once?
Going twice?